Hi guys, Tara here from Colm, Quinn, BMW. So you can probably tell that this is a little bit of a different video today. As you can see, I'm sitting inside of a 3 Series at the minute, as today's video is going to consist of me going through the controls. So I just want to go through some of the controls that you probably use on a daily basis. Maybe you're not utilising as you're not aware of what they do. So that is the main aim of today's video, kind of show you around some of the nice features and make you familiar with them so that you can use them and enjoy them. So I'm going to be going through things such as the navigation system, how to use the voice activation, things like that. So as always, if you have any questions, please do contact us here at Colm Quinn's, as we would love to send you on any further details or help you out with using some of the features on the car. So firstly, I'm going to go through some of the buttons on the car and kind of what they are used for, and then we'll actually get into using the controls themselves. So the first thing I'm going to go through is the buttons on your steering wheel. So this is our stunning M Sport leather steering wheel. As you can see, plenty of buttons there, so I'm going to walk through those quickly, and then further on in the video I will actually use some of them and show you how to use them. So quickly, on the left hand side here we have our cruise control buttons. So some of them are pretty self-explanatory. You have your set button, you have your little toggle here to set your speed, you have your resume button, maybe if you're currently in cruise control and there's some traffic coming up, you might want to stop it, and then you can press your resume button to carry on, your cancel, and then you have your limiter as well. So that is telling the car a speed that you don't want to go over. And then on the right hand side here we have our telephone, our mic, and our media buttons as well. So your media buttons, again, pretty self-explanatory. You have your volume, this is your volume up, volume down, and this is your little toggle for your channels, so maybe to switch between radio stations, as you can see there. And then your telephone is if you have a phone call coming through the car, you can press this to answer it, or if you just press it, it'll bring you straight into your phone app on the car. So that is where you can connect your phone devices and things like that as well. And then your mic, which I am going to go through in further detail in a few minutes, that is to activate your voice control in the car, which is such an amazing feature, and it's probably one of the main things I wanted to mention in the video, because I feel like it's one that people aren't familiar with, and it is one that you will use all the time once you get used to it. So I will go through that in a few minutes. And lastly then we have our heated steering wheel. So again, really amazing feature to have built into the car, especially now as we're moving into those colder months, early mornings. This is an amazing one to pop on. You have your heated steering wheel, it's unbelievable. And then we'll just quickly go through some of these. So of course we have our automatic transmission here, you have your handbrake, and you also have your park button as well. So when you pull up somewhere or you park, you can put it into park, and then you can also use your handbrake to pull it up to put it on, and then push it down to turn it off, and then obviously the car will start to roll. You have your start and stop button, and then you have some different driving modes here as well. So you have your sport, your comfort, and your eco as well. And over here we have our dial. So this I like to explain to people kind of like a little mouse. So as you turn it, it will move like a mouse, and then when you press it down like this, it will select. So if we go back and we want to connect a new device, we select it by pushing it down. Then some of the other buttons we have is back. So if you want to go back to maybe the previous page you were on, you can press that. You have your media button, so that brings you into all of your music, your radio stations. Your telephone button is like the telephone button on the steering wheel, brings you into your mobile devices. Your map and your sat nav, then again, really convenient to have there at the touch of a button, so that'll bring you into your built-in sat nav. And then of course our home button will bring us back to our home page as well. So those buttons are super convenient. If you want to get into something quickly, they'll take you straight into whichever one that you're looking for. So this is our home screen. As you can see, your sat nav is there, and your sat nav is kind of always on your home screen. So that's a really easy one to get into, or of course you can press the button that we just did. And then we also have some apps. And a lot of these apps are similar to the ones that are down here. So like your sat nav, your telephone, they all have their own apps as well. So the next thing I'm going to go through is the sat nav. So your sat nav we'll go into it here. So this is what it looks like when you go into it at first. So if you use your sat nav frequently, you might have some recent destinations saved, or if you're looking to put in for a new address, so I actually just have one in there. So if you're looking to put in for a brand new address, all you have to do is go into your search bar, and then you can type in your address. So I'm just going to use, for convenience of the video, that is the voice activation, which I want to go through in a second. So I'm just going to show you firstly how to do it manually, and then we'll go through the voice activation. So just for the convenience of the video, I'm just going to use Roscommon as the location. So all you have to do is type in your location, and it will start to give you some ideas on the right here. So then you can press into one of them. So we'll just say the train station, and then you just start route, and it will give you alternative route if there's some different routes that might be quicker, but if you're happy to go ahead, you can just choose this one and it will start. So now we're off. But another way that you can do this and is what I was talking about in terms of the voice activation. So I'm just going to cancel this route. So then if you want to cancel a route, all you have to do is press the little X and the finish line flag, and then that will cancel. So another thing I wanted to show was using the voice activation, just because I think when you're on the go and you're in the car, the voice activation is just so convenient. So that was kind of an idea of how to put in an address into the sat nav manually. But if you're on the go and you want to put in a location, you can use your mic, so your voice activation, to literally ask the car to bring you somewhere. So all you have to do is press the mic and talk to the car. So I'm going to do that now. Navigate me to Roscommon. And straight away,
our next destination is Roscommon.
So straight away it's giving me my routes, and I can just start that straight away, just the same as we did manually. So that's just a really convenient way to do it. Another really handy thing for the voice activation, if your phone is connected, all you do, again, press the mic and say call I don't know, Sarah, or call Phil, or text this person, which is super convenient. Navigate me to play whatever radio station, play iRadio, really handy and convenient. So I'll just give you another example, just because we don't have a phone connected at the minute, but I'll just give you an example in terms of putting on the radio. Play the radio.
News talk.
Given anything to the fitness industry to encourage people.
So that just shows how convenient and easy it is to use. Might be something that you're not utilising at the minute and you might find really convenient, especially once your phone is connected, it can literally do anything you want it to do. So other than that, I wanted to go through how to actually connect a phone to the car, because again, just if it makes it simpler for people to know how to do it quicker, this video might be helpful. So again, we can just quickly, a quick way to do it is to just press the phone button here, or of course press the telephone button here. So just for convenience, I'm going to use the one on the steering wheel. And then we want to connect a new telephone, so we're going to click this with our finger, just again for convenience. So it'll bring you to this page. So then on your mobile phone, what you want to do is head into your settings, into your Bluetooth, and you're going to wait for this number to come up in your Bluetooth, and you're going to connect it. So just for convenience of the video, I'm going to connect my own phone. So the name has come up on my Bluetooth here. And then you get this code, which has also come up on my phone screen. So I'm going to click pair. And on the car, I'm going to click yes. And then on my phone, it's now asking me to allow to sync favorites. So I'm going to allow. Now we can see it's asking me, do I want to just use Bluetooth or Apple CarPlay? So that's completely up to you. I personally think the CarPlay is just really handy, so I am going to go ahead with the CarPlay, which is so convenient. It literally mirrors your phone onto the car. You can use your maps from your phone, and of course all your contacts are moved over, and also your Spotify and everything as well, which is just so handy. So there we go, my music is straight up there, which is so handy. I have my built-in apps as well, and it brings over everything that you can kind of use through the CarPlay. I can use my Google Maps. Again, if it's more convenient for you or it's the maps you're used to, you can use that through the car as well. And you can also use the voice activation on your phone as well. So I don't want to make this video too long. I hope that was helpful. And as I mentioned, if there is anything in particular or any features you want to know more about that you feel like you're not utilising, please do let us know, and we would love some feedback, and we can make another video or just send you over a video if you're interested. But other than that, yeah, I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you for watching.